Hey, how's it going? My name's Josh. I'm a personal trainer and I specialize in helping men who suffer from steatopygia to reduce the size of their asses, to have a more balanced body and to improve their body image and body confidence. So in today's video, I want to talk about the number one body part that you need to develop to balance out your body as a man with a fat ass, basically. Now, if you think about your body and how having a fat ass is viewed, essentially if you're standing from the front, you're not going to notice steatopygia from the front unless you have big hips as well. Chances are, if you have a fat ass or a big ass, it's going to be something that's noticed from the side. So from your side profile, like this. Yeah? So if you want to balance out your body, you don't want the lower half to just be hanging out like that. So if I make a little diagram, if you suffer from steatopygia, chances are the glutes are like that, if that makes sense. So it just sticks out like that, yeah? And we want to basically balance this out, we need to work on your upper back. So when you're standing up, basically instead of it a straight line with no muscle, we basically, hopefully this diagram makes sense, we now want you to come out like this, basically. So not a hunchback, obviously it looks terrible, it looks like a hunchback, but we basically want to enlarge the part of your upper back so you have more of a balance, basically. Yeah, so you have a bit of a dip here, and obviously it's going to be important to reduce the size of this a little bit, but that's going to make a huge difference, if that makes sense, then if you have no upper back muscle. So I think this drawing is terrible, but hopefully you get my drift. So basically the muscles we want to focus on to develop your upper back are the rear delts. So that's the muscle to the back of your shoulders. Your rhomboids. So again, this is on your upper back, right in the middle of your upper back. And also your lats. So the muscle just underneath your armpit. Yeah. So if we can add size there, that's going to give us that look of a bigger back to balance out your body. Now, even try this. If you're watching this now, pause the video, stand in front or stand side onto the mirror and just have a look and see how your body looks. Because basically, if you can get the point of where your bum sticks out to match the point of where your upper body sticks out, then that's fine. That's balanced. You wear tight clothes, you look good. Whereas obviously, if your glutes are, let's say, a couple inches sticking out to where your upper body is. So let's put this in red. So let's say your upper body stops here and your body's like an inch in front, then it's gonna really protrude and it's not gonna look good at all. So you really wanna work on these muscles specifically. So obviously this should be in line with a program that involves your whole body, but basically I'm saying back day and shoulder day are going to be really important. Like they are my favorite days in the gym to balance out my body, because I find having big glutes and a big chest, that's going to make your body look even more feminine. I mean, I'm proud of my chest. I've got quite a big chest that sticks out, but if you have no upper back, then you're going to have an even more feminine physique, if that makes sense. Like generally women don't have big backs and it's not something that women want. And generally, you know, obviously each man for themselves, I don't think it's the most attractive, but generally men like women with a big bum and a big chest. So you don't want to morph into that necessarily. Like I have a big bum and a big chest, but luckily I have big shoulders and a big back, so upper back, so it balances it out. So you want to be a fan. A really big exercise that you need to get used to is the row, the barbell row or the dumbbell row specifically. So that's where I'll throw a clip up anyway, but that's a really excellent exercise to build up these muscles specifically. Also the rear delt fly, so using dumbbells, you can either use dumbbells, a machine or cables. That's going to really target this muscle here. It's a very small muscle, very tiny muscle, but if you get that to protrude out, you're going to be in a position where, you know, it's going to be in line with the buttocks, with your arse and glutes, to give yourself that balanced physique. So yeah, a short video today. So yeah, that should be the focus. If you want to really balance your body, I've done the trial and error, and you know, really developing my back was essential to balance out my body. Obviously reducing body fat will help, but if you feel like you're really skinny in your upper body, then just focus on the upper back and you'll be fine. All right, if you find this video useful, give me a thumbs up. You letting me know if you like this video will encourage me to make more. Obviously, if no one's watching, then I won't bother. And let me know if you found this useful and if you started working on your upper back. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.